It's mid-March, and I just took down the Christmas lights outside. I'm laughing at myself a little bit, but it's also reminding me of something really cool that happened over the holiday break. I brought in $44,000 worth of new clients over the holiday break while being unplugged. I didn't do much work for a 16-day stretch in December. And it's not only the longest break I have taken in the almost 6 years since I've run Growth Habit, it's the longest holidays I've taken ever since being a teenager. And during that time, while I was chilling, while I was hanging out with family, while I was enjoying the holidays, I brought in $44,000 worth of new clients with nothing more than a couple DMs and a link to a Google Doc. No sales calls, no disco calls, no enrollment calls. How the heck did I do it? Well, it comes down to three things, really three big things. And the first one is I understand seasons and cycles. And it doesn't matter if you're a career coach, it doesn't matter if you help people with their health, it doesn't matter if you're a leadership coach, it doesn't matter if you help people with their communication, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, you need to understand cycles. And just like this blue rock flying through space that we call home, humans live in seasons. It's impossible to schedule anything with anyone in Europe in the month of August. Black Friday and Thanksgiving heavily influence behaviors in the US. And it doesn't matter where in the world they are, parents are really distracted for the first couple weeks when their kids go back to school. And New Year's creates this immense new year, new me energy. Millions of people who feel stuck take massive steps to create change in the same 2-month window every year. Why? Because the change of the calendar signifies a fresh start. And I know this. So I was in launch mode for 3.5 months leading up to my break. And this includes me doing a big in-person event in December, in October, where people flew in from Germany, from Los Angeles, from Vancouver, from Orlando, from Texas, from New York, from Calgary. People came in from all over. I did a paid online workshop in November. And then lastly, I did a free online workshop in the month of December where 111 people registered. Now, farmers know the deal. It is impossible to collect a harvest unless you plant seeds and water them. And everything, truly everything in your business will become easier when you get in sync with the seasons. Secondly, I've spent 21 fucking months iterating on one offer. And most of the folks who I enrolled during that time while I was unplugged joined my Impact Accelerator. And I've been iterating this sucker for almost 2 years. Now, this is a huge feat for me because I know with certainty that I have undiagnosed ADHD. I love shiny things. I love new things. So I'm really proud of myself. And during this time, we've iterated what's included in the program, thinking about how do we get people better results. And I've also tweaked the way we talk about it, how I position it to make it as easy as possible for people to say, hell yes, I want in. And the third thing that I did that allowed me to enroll this $44,000 worth of new clients while being unplugged was I set boundaries. Because a couple of these people reached out and they acknowledged that it was the holidays. They were like, hey, I know it's the holidays, you might be unplugged. But I'm really eager to get on a call. They were really eager. They wanted to talk. I gave them 2 options. I said, hey, we can book a chat in January, or we can go back and forth a little bit on DMs and see if there's any alignment, to see if we're aligned there. When you have boundaries, it shows people that you value yourself. And when you set boundaries, the right people respect them. So, if you want to be able to unplug more, and if you want to be able to enroll more coaching clients without having to always get on a call, then you need to understand and pay attention to seasons and cycles. 2, you need to and want to get really good and iterate on one thing. Focus on one thing. Make it incredible. Focus on how you can get people bigger, better, more awesome results faster. tweak and play with the way that you talk about it, the way you position it, so that it's easy for people to say, yes, I want this. And thirdly, set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself, on your time, on your energy, and the right people will respect them.